Our sky would have been more beautiful if Earth had rings, don't you think? But sadly, it currently doesn't have any. There are various reasons to this. Before I explain this, I want to define a term which I would be using frequently in this video, the Roche limit. Imagine a small celestial body in space. The particles inside this body is constantly being pulled in by the gravitational pull of the whole mass. Now if this body were to come closer to a more massive body, it would start to experience tidal forces. At some point, the closer it gets, the tidal forces from the larger body would overwhelm the gravitational pull of the body and would disintegrate it. However, if the body stays far enough, the particles only experience the gravitational pull of the body it is attached to, and is thus able to stay as one mass. There is a distance at which the tidal forces of the larger body equals the gravitational pull of the smaller one. The particles inside the smaller body experiences different magnitudes of the combination of these two forces and is thus disintegrated to form a ring around the larger body. This distance is called as the Roche limit. Now there are three proposed ways in which a planetary disk can form. During the birth of a planet, when the dust and the other materials in the disk during the formation of a planet ventures close to the planet's Roche limit, the particles can form a ring. A satellite or the planet has a massive impact, ejecting small debris into the planet's Roche limit, forming a planetary disk. A satellite is ripped apart by the planet's tidal forces for the debris to be flung into the planet's Roche limit to form the disk. Coming back to the question, there wasn't enough material for the Earth to have a ring during its formation. It never grew massive enough to attract debris that could form a stable ring. Besides, note that most of the Saturn's rings contains ice, which is not stable at distances closer to the Sun. The best source of debris is from the planet itself, and this is believed to have happened during the period when a huge mass collided with Earth during the early days of its formation. The Earth would have had a temporary ring, but it would eventually coalesce into a mass we call the Moon. Although Saturn isn't as dense as Earth, it is definitely having a larger radius and is more massive. The Roche limit is hence more for Saturn, and the tidal forces can be felt even at farther distances. This is one reason why the rings of Saturn are very wide. Hey there, if you enjoyed watching this video, hit the like button, comment down your views and share it with your friends. And if you are here for the first time, don't forget to hit this subscribe button. Ta-da!